This watch is currently being advertised on Instagram for half price. It's normally 600 US dollars, currently 300 or 299 US dollars. I know this brand, I've reviewed one of their watches before and I was incredibly impressed by the quality. Their watches are normally much more expensive than even $600. So, yeah, when I saw this watch available for $300, I just couldn't resist the temptation to get one in to share with you. So yeah, it's just arrived. Let's get it out of the box and have a good look. Right, there it is. Pitzmann. It is a Pitzmann. Oh man. Oh, it's been a while since I saw, well, my first and last Pitzmann was the Pitzmann 2. Right. Oh, I've been told the pouch is a genuine leather pouch. Warranty card, some instructions and a tool. Yeah, nice packaging. $299 for this. Yeah, it just seems, well, it seemed like too good an offer, to be honest. Half price watches, I love a deal. I love a discount. I always say the best Seiko is a half price Seiko. But yes, oh, that is super soft. Look at that. Very nice. Right, and there it is. Look at that. First impressions are, well, it's cold. It's literally just been delivered. So, yeah, it's a little bit bitter on my fingers. They do a cream dial version and they do some other versions with sort of raindrops, a really funky design on it. But yeah, I've gone with this version, and the movement inside this watch is a high accuracy quartz ETA movement, plus minus 10 seconds a year. I do like quartz movements, especially when they're high accuracy quartz movements, because a lot more goes into them than just, you know, producing a cheap quartz movement. In order to get them that accurate, they have to be incredibly well built. And yeah, the engineering that goes into them is better than it is when it's just a standard sort of plus minus 15 seconds a month quartz movement. Looks like we've got an on-the-fly adjustment system. How does that work? Oh, that's an actual button. Oh, I thought that was just a design. Oh, it's the actual button for the on-the-fly adjustment system. Nice clasp though. Fully milled. Bracelet looks nice. Got some polishing and some brushing on it. Right, let me get the plastic off, resize it. Yeah, change the background, drink my tea, and then we can have a proper good look at this thing. Ooh, first impressions are good though. Right, there we are. I have removed all the plastic, resized the bracelet, moved the hands to a nice location, and spent a little bit more time getting to know this watch. So yeah, I can still share my first impressions again, which are very, very good. The build quality I know from this brand is very good. They make exceptionally well finished watches. I'm not expecting the same level of finishing on this watch that I've seen from the other watch of theirs that I've reviewed, but I can tell you the finishing is still very, very nice. The case is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at those large facets brushed. I'm not seeing any polishing on the case other than on the bezel, but I don't mind that at all. Yeah, the finishing overall is good. The end links, not quite up there with the case and the bracelet. The brushing on the top here doesn't quite marry up with this corner here. But it's not bad at all. You've got some polished facets on the end, look, end of the end link and on the ends of the lugs. I just like those crisp corners, large brushed surfaces, mix of brushing and polishing on that bezel. The overall design is very, very good. I think it's an attractive watch. The proportions are excellent. I like the bracelet. There are some polished facets on the bracelet as well. It is mostly brushed, of course, but again, you've got some polishing on the corners of the outer shell, and you actually get some small links in the bracelet as well. So not only do you get this on the fly adjustment system, you get a couple of smaller links. I don't think this is the best place for this button though. While I was adjusting the bracelet, putting the watch on and off, I kept shutting this clasp by just pressing here, and I think a couple of times I pressed this button and I got an extra sort of link, if you like, or a little drop in the bracelet. It adjusted itself, basically. So when you shut the clasp, you have to make sure you either press on the side or the top or the bottom. It's different. I've never seen this clasp before. But yeah, of course, when you shut it, you just want to press, don't you? And then you end up pressing this button. But anyway, it's a fairly minor thing. You just need to be mindful of it. I also ordered the wrong colour, I think. I did check my order. This is the one I ordered, but I think I wanted to order the cream dial version because I think the cream dial goes so nicely with the colour of the loom during the day. It's a sort of creamy colour. It matches, doesn't it? But the green is still nice. I just need to pay more attention next time, don't I? I like the splash of yellow on the dial, on the seconds hand. I'll show you the loom degrading at the end of the video, by the way. And it's fantastic, isn't it? Look at that second hand hitting the markers. If there's one thing that's going to put automatic watch lovers off a watch like this, it's the second hand missing the markers. There is a little bit of looseness in it. You can see then it just jumped a little bit past that 5-second marker, and the gravity can impact that second hand hitting the markers. Look, you can see it's just starting to miss some of those markers on the way down. That's not uncommon for modern quartz movements, sadly. But then you'll see on the way up, yeah, it seems to start hitting the markers again. So it's close enough. As far as I'm concerned, it's hitting the markers well enough. 120 meters of water resistance, screw down caseback, I should say, and a screw down crown. Let's get some tools out actually and give you some measurements. Ooh. Case diameter 39, bezel diameter 38 roughly. Thickness 8.3, nice. Lug to lug, a bee's dick under 46 and 20mm lugs. There is some taper on the bracelet, tapers down to just under 18, look. Oh, and the clasp, just over 20. Set up for my wrist, 121.5 grams. And the crystal is sapphire crystal. Is there any AR coating? Oh, yeah, I think so. Blue AR coating on the underside and a decent amount of it as well. Look at that. And here it is on my roughly average sized wrist. Very comfortable, of course. You're always going to get a decent fit because of that on-the-fly adjustment system. Yeah, I like it. I love the size. I love the shape. I love the design. It's very simple, very classic looking. But those sort of sharp, crisp corners on the case, those large brushed facets, that mix of brushing and polishing, applied indices, very nicely cut hands, that bezel, a mix of brushing on top with that polished facet, and look how thin it is because it's got that quartz movement and a high accuracy quartz movement as well. Yeah, I'm thrilled. I can't believe they're selling these at half price. That is crazy. Although I did have to pay £66 import tax and shipping. Apparently, if you're in the US, there's no import tax. But if you're in the UK, oh, that does make it a slightly different proposition, shall we say. But it's still good. I just wished I'd ordered the right one. I might still get the cream one in, you know. Oh, yeah, I like it. Very, very happy with it.